Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. To start off, we are going to be playing the Fallout role-playing game. So grab your caps and let's dive in. Hello there, this is the GM Damien. I hope you are enjoying our podcast thus far. Now, if you've never played any of the Fallout games, this is probably going to sound like nonsense for you. But for any Fallout historians out there, I just wanted to clarify that we are playing in the year 2288, not 2278. This would be 1 year after the sole survivor, the main protagonist from Fallout 4, would have left his vault. Well, without further ado, let's get to episode 2. Welcome back to Roleplay Rejects. I just want to talk to you guys, the players, and get first impressions. What do you guys think about the system thus far?
I think it's really cool. I'm going to steal a spotlight for a second. I think it's really cool. My favorite thing about it in particular is the fact that we play out in zones rather than like the grid squares.
I agree. Same.
It just makes its combat so much easier, and it makes moving obviously there are still zones, so you still have to consider how far you can move and whatnot, but once you're in a zone, you're in a zone, and that makes combat a lot smoother, I think.
Yeah, because then you're not counting out.
Yeah, you're not oh, he's 6 paces, guess I can't get him.
Yeah. Instead, it's oh, he's
close enough.
He's close enough, I can get him, or oh, he's on the other side of this building or something. Yeah. There's no way I could get to him.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It makes sense when you can't get to someone.
Yeah, definitely. Now, with the combat, I know it was our first session, but I'm kind of sad not more of us took injuries, because my whole character is about fixing people up. So
that's toxic.
I'm just saying, you got to start killing us, DM.
You want us to hurt?
That's episode 1.
If you want me to, I guess.
The bears go straight for you.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so those bears were level 14.
Yeah,
no, ma'am.
No. Do you want to know what a death claw is?
What's a death claw?
Level 10.
Oh, oof.
Dude, really?
Yep.
They're higher than the death claw.
Were those full-grown Yaguais then?
Yep.
Oof.
They're not stunted.
They don't have stunted in the bestiary in the back of the book, but I think you can still do on the fly kinds of adjustments with it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. That was a level 14 fully grown.
I'm really glad then, because the thought crossed my mind. I was like, oh, you can maybe take one of them.
Yeah, right?
No.
A bear. There's
yeah,
five
right.
of
I have a
us.
fire sword now.
No, there are 4 of us. Yeah, and all the other survivors.
Easy claps. We would have died.
Yeah, we would have been.
And then Frankie
destroyed.
just going up and shooting at the announcer.
Oh, yeah. That was wild.
My bad.
I also like the luck thing. Obviously, I like it, right? Because I have 10 luck. But
yeah,
I think it's interesting.
I have 3 luck, and I still used, I think, 2 points last session. And yeah, it's really useful.
I think it's interesting, and Damien and I have kind of talked about this offset, but it's interesting because it gives the players a reason to interact with the DM and interact with the storytelling.
Yeah, and I like that with the more narrative feel of this.
Mm-hmm.
We're not counting out squares. We're not. We're not rolling as many dice, I feel, as well, and it gives us more time to do the storytelling, the actual role play, and I appreciate
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, and what did you guys think about the action points and using all that?
I thought those were cool.
Yeah, it's a good system.
If I think I do have one critique there though. I guess critique, using the term loosely. But I do think I felt like we were getting them kind of a lot, and I get it, right? If you need 2 successes and you get 3, you get an action point, and it's cool. And we also use them a fair bit.
Yeah.
But it just felt too easy, because I know there's also a thing where it's if you really want an action point, you can just give your DM an action point. I didn't feel pressure to use that at all, because it just felt like we had plenty, and I wish we got them just a little less. So I felt like there would be a little more reason to do that.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
think that when we come across more difficult enemies,
Oh yeah,
we're
that's fair.
gonna be feeling the opposite
pressure.
way.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, good
man,
point.
wish we had more action points.
Yeah, we might have had all those action points because we were running away.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Because we weren't fighting the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also that's kind of what action points are for. Is they're supposed to be the easier to obtain, and you have to use them quickly because you have a cap of 6. You're not going to go over that, so it kind of encourages you to keep on using that.
Yeah.
And then luck, though, inversely, like you only get that once every quest or every benchmark or anything like that. So like you burnt through quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty scarce with it going forward.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I used a luck point on.
But I did put in work. I would like to say that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, people's left legs.
They're gone.
Kneecaps, bro.
There's going to be legends about you.
Yeah.
So actually,
One
why
of
don't
those starred
I?
weapons, like the knee breaker or
Oh my
something like
God.
that.
Why don't I go ahead and just start with a recap?
Go for it, my king.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so previously, you all found yourselves captured by raiders in this place called Johnny's Fight Club. Now, Johnny, the guy who was in some pretty nice-looking power armor, went ahead and tried to get you guys to fight some of the other people that they have captured. You guys found that there was a nearby pole with a beta wave emitter and fired at it, destroying it. This caused some Yaogwai that were in a cage nearby that was supposed to be part of like the main fighting event to become aggressive and break out of their cages. They then moved in and started wreaking havoc. You guys took this opportunity to get the hell out of there. Stopping really quick at a nearby supply cache, looting a couple things, and then escaping through a little hidden tunnel under the wall, and started running. So I think we're going to go ahead and just pick up there. You guys all are kind of like slowly jogging away as you're hearing, the bestial roars in the background, more gunfire, and it's slowly fading as you guys are making your way south at this point, away from that encampment. Ahead of you, you do see just off in the distance that one really racist guy who was trying to kill Frankie with a machete, but the machete just exploded. He is just sprinting. Just sprinting away. But you guys feel about safe enough at this point to kind of stop jogging away, maybe just go to a nice walking pace.
Oh, that was a close one, guys. Now, does anyone need any healing? I think one of us.
I think I could use some healing over here.
You can use some of that. All right. I'm going to roll a first aid check.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me what first aid does.
All right. So you can use the first aid action to heal a character's health. I pass a intelligence plus medicine test to heal a number of HP equal to my rank in medicine. And my current rank is 3. And I have taken the medic perk, which adds another 1 to that. And
Okay.
if I wanted to use a stim pack, that would be another 4 on top of all of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so stim packs are broken. They're awesome.
I mean, they're kind of broken in the game, too.
They are,
literally
too.
getting shot at, and you just prick yourself real quick, and you're good.
Let me stop and eat some wheels of cheese. All right. So yeah, I need to pass an int plus medicine check. And I do, let's see. Yeah. 2 successes. Which I don't think the AP matters outside of combat, does it?
Actually,
points?
it will,
Okay.
because you guys are reset down to 0 because this is a new session. So
Mm.
go ahead and just keep that in. I don't think that you lose any between what's called scenes.
Okay.
So basically, this is just to cut down on having to track time on the road and stuff like that. Like, you're not really role-playing those. Scenes would be something like this. You guys are role-playing this out. This would be considered a scene.
Okay.
Back at the Raider camp, that whole thing could be considered one scene.
Cool. Okay.
If that's making sense.
Frankie, you regain 4 health.
Thank you. That's exactly what I needed.
You're welcome. Yeah, and just for everyone's essay, situational awareness, treating an injury is similar, but they are different. They're different checks, right? I have to roll a first aid and then roll to treat an injury. Get the bones back into place if you take a critical hit. On a
Yeah,
limb.
so injuries are tied to critical hits. Those
Yeah.
effects that we were talking about last episode, each of those is considered an injury.
Mm.
And those, you can't just sleep it off.
Cool. All right. If everyone is ready to move on, let's head down the road.
I'd like to look for my brahmin.
Oh yes, let's try and
Got a
find
bunch
your
of my stuff.
pack animal.
Okay. Or you want to roll a check?
Yeah, can we roll some perception?
Yeah, do a perception plus survival.
All of us?
Whoever wants to... Well, it'd be... before you roll, this is going to be what's called a group check. So basically anyone who is assisting with it will give the one person an extra die, is kind of how that's going to work.
Oh.
I got 2 failures.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you guys can do individual checks if you want.
I
What
just
is
did
the
it
roll?
before.
That is a perception plus survival.
Okay. Ooh.
And I'll aid Frankie, which means Frankie can roll an extra die.
Okay.
Cool.
Dope. 1 success.
One success?
Yes.
I had 1 success as well.
Okay. You guys are kind of like looking at the ground, and Doc, maybe you're just feeling a little bit of withdrawal, and you're just not really all there entirely. But Frankie
Got the
and
shakes.
Tessa, you guys both are looking down at the ground, and you find, by smell at first, some brahmin droppings.
I thought you were going to say brahmin tracks. I was like, by smell?
What is that smell?
Oh, that's gotta be Ricky's, I can tell.
Who's Rick? Ricky's the Brahmin?
Yes, that's my brahmin's name.
That's a good name for a Brahmin.
Okay.
Is it?
Well, if that's what he smells like, we
I'll
better
take your
follow
word
him.
for it.
No, I
this
gave
way.
him a lot of seeds yesterday.
So I've always wondered, do you name both heads of the Brahmin, or is the Brahmin just the whole body named Ricky? Or is like the left head Ricky?
I don't know. It was named Ricky when I got it.
Alright, sounds good.
Never thought about. Might have to get another name.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys are going to try and follow these tracks?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys kind of like start following it because, Frankie, you know him. He poops, and then, there's a little bit of a trail, afterwards. Like, it didn't all come out in that one. So you guys just kind of like start wandering in that direction.
He likes to poop on the run.
And it's leading you guys towards what looks to be a highway. You guys make it onto this road, but this is kind of where you're losing any semblance of tracks, because it's not like you'll see them too well on the concrete or the asphalt here.
That's fair. And what do we see?
So as you guys are looking around, you see it seems to be a north-south road. And to the north, it looks like it kind of goes into some hills and then starts winding around, but you're not really seeing too much beyond those hills. To the south, however, maybe a couple 100 feet away, you see what looks to be an old car wreck. So it seems to be a big trailer, and like the semi that was pulling it hit a car, and they're kind of still in that same sort of a position where the car seems to be very dented, and the semi kind of like pushed into this car. The trailer is across like both lanes of the road. Yeah, that's kind of what you're seeing.
Ricky.
I think we should
Can't
check out
whistle anymore.
that trailer in that car to see if there's any supplies in there.
All right. Yeah, let's go take a look in the trunk.
Okay. You guys begin moving up. And that is when you get kind of like a better look at this trailer. It says it is it says Nuka-Cola on the side.
Oh, these are my favorite.
I'm gonna also approach the truck.
Okay.
I just can't reach my.
Yeah. So you go ahead and move up to the
Yeah.
to the trailer as well, and you're seeing the side of it, and it looks like maybe to the left. So this would be the east side of the road. Seems to be like the entrance into this trailer. Meanwhile, the west side is where the semi is, and it's at like a diagonal across the road. The way that you guys are approaching it, you're coming from like the northern face of this trailer. What are you guys? How are you guys approaching? You see that it says Nuka-Cola on it.
So I got dibs on the Quantum. I'm gonna...
You have this on the what?
The Quantum, the Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's my favorite flavor.
He's just a
Oh.
youngin'. He doesn't know.
Yeah, you've been around though, Ghoulie. Let's do this. You want to open up these doors with me?
Sure.
Okay, you go over and can I get a lockpick roll from you?
Ooh, I can do
'Cause
this.
you go to the back and you see that it does seem to have like some kind of like a locking mechanism on like the back of this trailer.
All right.
All right. I am not the best at lockpick.
I am pretty good at lockpicking.
Ooh, I got one success, one failure.
What do I? Never mind.
It's a lockpick, so I think that's perception and lockpick.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, no successes.
No successes.
I
You
can try.
both fail. You're trying to get it, but it's just not. You're not getting it.
Can I
Imagine-
try again?
Imagine talking all that shit. Not
I
getting the
mean,
van.
you can, but you risk further complications. I'll say that as of now, the complication range is 18 to 20.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Because you guys have been fiddling with it. You risk like permanently locking.
I kind of want
This.
to try it again, though. I mean, I need.
Yeah, go for it.
I need 10 or below.
Can I try and aid her instead?
You'll
Yeah.
just cheer
Yeah.
me on.
All right. Yeah, I'll hush everyone down so that you can really hear the inner workings of the lock. Shh, guys, come on.
I'll use different dice. Three successes.
There we go.
3 successes.
One of them a critical success. I don't know if that matters outside of combat.
It does. So is that 4 successes then?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and add 2 action points to the action point pool, and yeah, you
Do we have
finally
bottle
managed
caps?
to. Sorry.
Action points.
I'm just a little rusty, being stuck in that cage.
Yeah, and you finally like kind of like break off a little bit of that rust, and then like.
Oh, I was talking about myself.
Oh well, I mean it is also rusty, but you break off a little bit of rust as you're trying to get in there, both mentally and physically, and then you manage to actually turn it, and you're free to open it at your leisure.
All right, I open it.
You open it, and the first thing that you smell is decay.
Sick.
But yeah.
While they're exploring the trailer, can I just make my way around to the car?
Yes, absolutely. How are you approaching the car? Just kind of walking up to it?
Kind of walking up to it.
Okay, yeah. We will get to you, Lucky, here in just a moment. But, so Frankie and Doc, you guys look in there. It's kind of like a very off-putting, kind of like takes you back a couple steps, sort of like decay smell. And you look in there and you see that there are boxes in here. But they're kind of in was that like a serpentine kind of a way? So there's like a few boxes to the left immediately, and then further down a few boxes to the right. So it's kind of hard to see what's in the very back.
All right, I'm gonna draw my weapon. Say there might be some mole rats in there. We should probably move carefully.
Okay.
Lucky.
Yes.
As you approach specifically towards the front of the trailer, you start hearing like
Coming from the trailer or from the car?
from your arm, where your Pip-Boy is located.
I look at my Pip-Boy.
You see that you are picking up radiation, and it seems to be emanating from what would be like the farthest back point in the trailer.
Shit. And I'm gonna circle around towards them again.
Okay.
And I want to say, hey, I know you guys don't have one of these, but I'm picking up a lot of radiation from the back of this trailer.
Well, there's a lot of radiation everywhere.
Yeah. But...
Okay, there's more in there.
Yeah. You got it.
All right, well, maybe it'd be better for you to take the front.
I think I'll check out back there. Or up front. Whatever.
Sounds good.
Okay. So Frankie, you are climbing in.
Yeah.
All right. You start making your way down, and you just pass like the first set of boxes, and then kind of shift over to the left a little bit so you can see further down. And that is when you see what looks to be 2 bodies.
Ew.
And a leaking like nuclear waste barrel just kind of shoved in the back here.
Yum.
And then the bodies start moving.
Get
And they're
out
getting
of-
into initiative.
Get out of here.
All of us, right?
All of us, yeah.
Oh, we
Okay.
have a stat for that now. I forgot.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we don't have to roll.
It's weird.
Yeah, so let me
Really
just
weird.
Get up
Going back to our conversation in the beginning, that is super weird, and I'm not sure how I feel about not having to roll for initiative and having it be set.
I think it's like iconic for tabletop RPGs because of D&D, but I think it makes sense, right? Like
It does, because, like,
you act this quickly, I think makes sense.
Yeah, because it's kind of lame when you're like, you've got Barbarian X, who has like a dexterity of minus fucking 2 or something, who somehow rolls higher than
And
like
goes
the
first.
super sneaky rogue who has so much agility, like. And I know that's just
No, that's
random luck, but this kind of makes it.
But it
so
makes
that then-
sense, right? Like some people are just faster acting than others, and I think that makes sense.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
But it is weird, right?
Yeah,
Playing
it's
D&D
weird,
for
but
so long,
I
and you're
definitely
ready to hear
appreciate
roll for
the
initiative.
explanation.
You
and
don't.
it's based on stats where it makes sense, isn't it? Perception and agility.
Yeah. So how quickly you can pick up on the other person, and, then how quickly you can act.
Mm-hmm.
You convinced me. I like it.
Okay. All right. So, these guys have an initiative of 10. So how this is going to go is it's going to be Doc, Frankie, Tessa, these ghouls, and then Lucky. So just to paint the scene, Frankie, you're right in the trailer. Doc, are you in there at all?
I'm like standing in the doorway.
Standing in the doorway. Are you up in the trailer, or are you just on the...
I think I'd be up in the trailer.
Okay.
I was moving in before Lucky warned us about the radiation.
Okay, and then we have Lucky and Tessa who are outside the trailer. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
And-
definitely behind you, Lucky. I am.
Would I recognize these creatures?
Quite.
Or are they just...
You absolutely would. So these look to be, as you've described it before, if you unwrapped a mummy. They are ghouls, and they are very, very sickly looking. They've got like some kinds of like weird bumps all over their body, but they don't have any hair anymore, and it looks like they've been suffering from leprosy for like the last 10 years. There's just a lot of like flaky skin and everything coming off of them. And their movements are zombie-like, but not in a... more like in a World War Z kind of a zombie where they sprint at you and try and like smack you and everything. You also would know that they are highly, highly immune to radiation, to the
Yeah.
point that they heal from it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say...
go for it.
Ghouls! There's ghouls! Feral ghouls!
But you're... Oh, they're feral ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Doc, it's your go first.
Do I have a shot on them?
Oh, no.
No, they're too far back.
Yeah. We'll break up the trailer into 3 sections. So we have the front section where the ghoul is, the middle section where Frankie is, and then the back section where you are. There's too many of these like weird random boxes blocking your way to see the third section, but you can see the second section just fine.
All right. I'm going to move into the second section. As I hear Frankie yelling, I want to go in and help her out. Did we ever decide on a gender for Frankie?
Help them out.
Them
Because
out?
Frankie kind of forgot.
Oh, that fluid.
Sounds good. Help them out.
They don't have anything on their chest
Aggressive.
anymore, so they can't tell.
That's fair. All right. So from here, can I see the ghouls?
Yes, and you do see it is 2 of them.
All right. I am going to shoot at whichever one is closer to us.
Okay.
All right. Okay. 1 success.
1 success from 1 zone away is what we're going to call it,
Yep.
because there's a lot of obstruction. 1 success isn't going to cut it.
Oof.
So for pipe gun, can they only use one kind of ammunition?
You can end up modifying it to use a different kind, but you're going to have to do... you're going to have to find a weapons workbench and then use a repair skill to modify the weapon.
Okay.
Are you running low?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I have 4.
Okay.
38
Ooh.
ammunition. So. Why? Is that one a tough one to find?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's rolling random on loot tables.
Yeah, I was like, wow, maybe you'll find some of this. And then I got missiles,
Yep.
which would be great if I had any use for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just find a missile launcher. That's
Can you
it.
just turn a missile into
Pipe?
a melee weapon? Yeah.
Oh my god, could you...
Like the super mutant.
Like
Missile
beating
on a
someone
stick.
with a rock?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of like... I don't know how big a missile is.
It's fat. It's huge. Probably.
Like,
it'd be pretty big. You would have better luck just running in and then just kamikazing. If I'm being honest.
Let's not do that.
Anyways,
Okay.
Doc, you fire and it just hits one of the boxes as they kind of like keep on shifting. It's very crowded back here with all these different boxes. It's hard to get a good shot off.
That's fair. All right. That's all I'm doing my turn.
Okay, Frankie.
I guess I can just kind of hit one of them with my gun.
Okay, do like a gun bash.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
How does that work?
Um, uh, Joseph, I think you have yours.
Yeah, I have
figured out.
the stats
Yeah,
here.
do you mind?
She would have to move up.
Yeah,
first,
definitely.
Right? 'Cause they're
So-
Oh, I
they're
do
still
have to
in
move
here.
up, don't I?
Yeah, you'd have to move up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But real quick, Joseph, if you want to go ahead
Yeah,
and
definitely.
describe gun bash.
So it's your strength plus your melee, and then you. Once you hit, you deal 2 damage, and if you get any effects, then they are stunned, and they lose their main action next turn.
The major action.
Major action, thank you. Yes, but they can spend their action points to act.
Oh.
So it'd be strength plus.
Oh,
Your
so I'd
melee.
have to roll 4 or below. Because I have strength 4 and nothing in melee.
That's rough. Good luck.
Instead, could I just run away?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'll be
I'm gonna
right
do
behind
that.
you.
Okay.
Get them
yeah.
out in the open.
You get out to the back section. So this would be section 1 where where Doc was standing. And then, are you gonna hop out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hop out.
I'm going to let them know.
Start.
Hey, there's ghouls in there.
All right.
Feral ghouls. I have
Oh,
to
okay, thank you.
specify that.
With that, we move on to Tessa.
I like your shirt. Sorry.
Tessa is going to turn tail and run back as far as she can onto the road. It seems to be open back this way, kind of where we first entered
it's
the road.
open to the north.
So she's going to run north then,
Okay.
kind of looking behind her as she's hightailing it.
Okay. With that, then it is going to be the Ghouls' turn. So the first one is going to move into the second zone in the trailer. Excuse me. Right up next to Doc. Now, the good news, though, is that since it's such close quarters, only one of them can get up close enough to you to hit effectively.
Wonderful.
So, with that, I'm going to break out a die that I have not rolled yet. This, my friends, is the cadaver die.
Oof.
Yes.
Dead bodies.
Wait, is that what it's called?
Yeah, a medical cadaver.
Well,
Like,
I know that's what it's from, but...
well, that's what I'm calling it. It's the cadaver die.
Oh.
Here we go.
And he is going to go in for a hit to your... yeah, he's just going to go in to try and, like, hit you with his, like, weird arms. He doesn't necessarily have, like...
Weird arms.
Doesn't necessarily have, like, claws or
No, these
anything. He's
ghouls
just,
are.
like, going in for, like, almost a punch, maybe a scratch, something like that. And because you wanted to go ahead and get a little bit more injury going, I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my 4 action points to buy another die.
Wonderful.
And... okay, so that is 3 successes.
Jesus
That
Christ.
hits. All right.
And he gets action points.
And I get an action point. And there's going to be 3 damage die. Oh, awesome. So you suffer 2 points of physical damage to
Okay.
5, which I believe is torso.
It is.
Yes.
So 2 points of physical damage to your torso.
Okay.
And then you are going to suffer 2 radiation damage to your torso, which is going to reduce your maximum health by 2.
Wonderful.
And the other one is like... so the first one comes up and just like smacks you really, really hard with its arms. And then the other one kind of like comes up and like pushes the first ghoul, almost knocking into you as he's trying to reach around his ghoul buddy and like get a swipe in at you.
Hate that.
Yep.
All right.
Lucky, it is your go.
Doc, are you
Yes.
coming out or am I going in?
I think I'm coming out.
Very well. And then I'll just move into the first car and try to shoot into the second car. Try to hit one of the ghouls.
Okay. Yeah. So what weapon are you using?
10mm pistol.
Okay, and what is the range on that?
C.
Okay, so close range. So since you are firing from outside of that zone, it is going to increase the difficulty by 1. So difficulty is now going to be 2 to hit.
We have 2 action points if you want one.
Can I use an action point, but to move in rather than shoot? So for an action movement, can I use an action point? Is the group okay with that?
Oh, to do another minor action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then instead, I'm going to swing with my new fire sword
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the shish
at the
kebab.
one that hit
Sword.
Doc.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
That's one success.
One success.
And 116. I thought it'd be a complication, but it's probably not.
No complication. But one success makes it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I have on my character sheet that the shish kebab is 6 damage. Is that accurate?
Because the shish kebab base, I believe, does 5 damage.
I have 6. No, I don't.
Base shish kebab does 5 damage, but because it's a melee weapon and you have high strength,
6?
it's going to be
Oh.
Wow.
an extra one.
Nice.
Dang. Ooh.
That's 2 2s, a 5, a 6, and 2 1s.
You're going to have to do the math for me.
2s are 2 damage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
4 damage, 2 effect damage, 4 damage total. 4 damage total plus 2 effect damage, which is 1 and the effect.
1 and the effect.
So 6 damage plus 2 effects.
Okay, what effect do
Piercing.
you have? Piercing. Okay. Piercing's not going to matter because they don't have any physical DR.
Okay. It's energy. The shish
They don't
kebab.
have any energy
Okay.
DR either.
Huh.
So you're good on that. And since it really doesn't matter where you end up hitting, you don't really have to roll for it. So you just come in and you just literally slice one of these creatures' arms off, and like the heat and flame coming from the shish kebab like almost cauterizes the wound, but the creature in front of you does not seem phased in the slightest. You just literally lop it off, and he's still just trying to go for Doc.
Since I did more than 5 damage in one hit, do I do like a super cool critical injury?
Yes, you do. He lost an arm.
Sick.
So
Oh, no.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like toy with it a little bit. So this is considered a creature rather than humanoid.
Okay.
So normal critical hits and injuries that I have on my little cheat sheet here wouldn't really apply. So for this instance, instead of being able to roll 3 damage die, he can now only roll 2 damage die because of the loss of the arm.
Okay. So I want to come in, cut his arm off, and say, Doc, you go ahead and get out, and I'll be right behind you.
You got it.
Okay, back to the top, Doc.
All right, it's my turn. I'm going to get out of there, take my 2 steps, and...
Can we use a major action to move? We can, right?
Yeah, you can move 2 spaces with a major
Hmm.
action.
All right, yeah, I'm going to do those 2. And
Okay.
yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Frankie.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, you don't have to do anything, I guess.
I don't think I think I'm just gonna like keep an eye on Lucky. If he seems like he needs help,
Okay.
I'll help, but I don't got a lot of ammunition. So
All right. So that is going to be your turn then. Tessa. Are you still running away?
No, I've stopped running by this point, but I have turned around and I'm kind of just looking bewildered at the truck and kind of everything that's been going on. I can't see into the truck too far, but there sounds like there's a pretty big commotion going on, and I don't know what a feral ghoul is, but I don't like it. So
I feel that.
I'm just kind of freaking out.
Okay.
I would like to use a luck point to act after Tessa.
Okay, yeah.
Good move.
So, using the luck point so that then you can act before the feral ghouls get to act.
Oh.
And I would like to hit the same ghoul I just hit.
Absolutely.
Two successes.
2 successes. Go ahead and give yourselves one more action point, and roll me some damage.
And I would like to do a called shot on the head since I have the Pip Boy and it doesn't add any to my difficulty.
Absolutely. Okay.
That's 4 damage. 3 of them with effect damage, which doesn't matter because it doesn't
Describe
have.
your kill.
So, I want to have. So I just chopped the arm off and told Doc that I would be out. So then, after I hear like the slight shuffling of movement outside, I want to just turn the flame on the sword and just come up like, kind of like through the armpit and cut the head off like at an angle.
Oh, okay. Kind of like cutting through the peck a little bit. and
Yeah.
then through the,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then,
Yeah, just come up and just.
yeah. And then I assume it just falls lifeless, ghoulless.
Oh yeah, it falls, and you're pretty sure it's dead this time.
Sick. Hopefully.
The other one behind that one doesn't seem even remotely phased that you cut through the one that was right in front of it, and is like kind of like locks eyes onto you, and
Goes a
it's
while.
coming for you.
And then I want to use one of the action points to move twice
You
outside
do
with
have
everyone else.
2 action points if you would like to use another major action.
But that ups the difficulty, right?
Yep, by 1.
I'll just move outside with everyone else, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell them like I took care of one of the ghouls, but there's still one more in there.
Okay.
All right, we'll be ready for him. I lift my pistol up.
Gonna make a joke and be like, "We got one out here too." Hey. Sorry.
Okay, with that then, it's going to be the other ghoul's turn. That ghoul is going to use another one of my action points to get an additional major action so he can get all the way outside of the trailer and kind of just surround all of you guys. So it just comes like running, sprinting towards you guys, and then just leaps up and tries to go ahead and claw. So it is Doc, Lucky, and Frankie all
Yeah.
out there. So I'm going to roll a d6 to figure out who it's going to be.
Okay.
Frankie
Okay.
just leaps up and then just tries to like slice down with its arm.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, they're kind of disgusting.
Hey.
Okay, that is 1 success.
Ah.
So I think that beats your defensive 1. Yep. So he's going to do 3 damage dice at hit location.
Left arm.
16.
No, I was wrong. Left leg.
Left leg.
Pulling
Okay.
a
Good spot.
lucky.
That is going to be 3 points of damage, and you would take a point of radiation damage, but you're immune.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So then I take 2 damage. Do I? For ghouls?
Oh no, it is 3 points of damage. It's
Oh.
on top of it. You would have
Mhm.
taken another radiation, but
Oh, like I have a physical
oh okay.
and energy resistances of
Oh,
1.
that's right. Okay.
So yeah, 2 damage.
Do you heal from radiation just like the feral ghouls do, or is it just you're immune?
It is healing from radiation. It's you have to take 3 points of radiation damage to heal 1 hit
I'm
point.
gonna go stand by that bucket later.
Okay, that's that ghoul's turn. And we're back to the top. Doc.
All right, it's out there with us. I am going to take a shot at it with my pipe gun.
Okay, go for it. You're in the same zone. should be an easy shot.
All right, that's 2 successes.
Okay, go ahead and give yourselves one more action point. And roll to hit. Or
Okay.
roll your damage, I mean.
I'm gonna spend one more round to roll an extra die. All right, 2 damage, 1 with effect, but I don't have any effects on this set.
Okay, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay, you fire into the side of it. Again, unfazed. And, yeah, I think at this point, though, it does turn to look at you, at least.
All right, I'm gonna sidestep just kind of to the side of this, trailer. Take a little bit of cover behind it. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Frankie, it's your go.
You know what? I'm gonna try and hit him with the gun.
Okay. You need a 4 or under, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, good luck.
Do I just need one success?
Just don't roll a complication.
Your gun blows up. You're dead.
What a complication that would be. Oh, now I'm feeling judged.
So
and
what
like I
what
shouldn't
qualities
try and hit him.
does the pipe gun have?
So it is
Close
close
quarters,
quarters and
unreliable.
unreliable.
Sorry.
Yep, that's the word. Unreliable.
Okay.
So complications are on 19s and 20s with pipe.
Can I try just
Okay.
punching him?
You can.
I do it all the
Or
time.
can I try grabbing him?
I mean, I guess you could try doing that. It's gonna be the exact same roll, though.
They're still
Okay.
melee things, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I grabbed him, might it make it easier for other people?
No.
Okay, well then I probably shouldn't do that.
Well, because at that point you'd be tangled up with them, and then I would say that
Oh.
there's a severe complication range for
True.
The
potentially
next
hitting
attacker. Yeah.
Doesn't help that we're both ghouls.
you. Yeah.
It's racist.
Wait, hold on. Which one's Frankie?
Say something only Frankie would know. I'm looking for my
Lit-
brahmin.
Literally any words would be.
The other one's just like,
Damn, that must be Frankie.
Frankie, I
Frankie,
knew
you'd be
that was
mad.
you.
Okay, well I'll try and shoot him then.
Okay.
I don't.
Did you want to spend a luck point?
You can reroll 1d20 with a luck point. I do it all the time. I have 10 luck. I'm down to 2 luck points.
Oh my god.
No,
dude.
I don't think I'm going to because I rolled 2 15s. That's pretty lame.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna use one.
Okay.
I hope we get them back soon.
It's a 17.
A 17? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that
Rip.
does not make it.
Ugh.
The ghoul kind of like comes down and like smacks you, and you're trying to like get your bearings, but you're kind of like stumbling a little bit from that hit and fire a little bit wildly. And
Should have tried
miss.
to headbutt it.
Do we need
Yeah.
to get the jail out for your dice?
Maybe.
There's so many. I don't remember which ones I used.
Okay, it is now Tessa.
Okay, Tessa again isn't doing a whole ton. You see that she's pulled out her machete and she's kind of holding it close to her chest, and just she's stiff as a statue, just staring at the ghoul, kind of shaking a little bit. I know I said she was like not moving, but she's trying not to move.
Sif has a
Yeah.
shaking statue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is terrifying, right? Like it's got like
Horrifying.
pretty much dissolved clothes on it, and it's just so feral.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking like a Les Mis cast member.
What?
It's like covered in rags
Yeah, like I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
that was like an odd.
I don't know why that's what came to my mind, but
Today's sponsor, Les Mis.
huge actor.
They don't sponsor us.
Okay.
I wish. All right.
That'd be such a broad term. for
Broadway.
them.
Hey.
Got him.
All right. It is going to be that ghoul's turn then.
Ridiculous.
That ghoul is going to attempt to hit Doc.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Just stick to one target, dude.
He's a ghoul. They don't know any better.
Just
Okay.
saying, he might be
Bro.
more effective if he killed one instead of like.
That
Maiming
is
all.
only one success.
I've tried
Ooh,
it.
he misses.
It doesn't.
So he
work.
goes and tries to like hit you, but you just sidestep out of the way at the last possible second.
That's why you take cover.
Okay. I mean that's the ghoul's turn. Lucky.
I'm gonna try to hit him with my shish kebab.
Okay.
That is 0. Count them. 0 successes.
Okay.
I am gonna use a luck point. Not a luck point. I'm gonna use a action point to reroll 1d20.
I don't think you can do that with
can't do
action
that.
points.
You can't. Is that just luck? I'm so dependent on luck.
No, you're
I can
good.
use luck to get an extra major action, but then the
No. Action points are for extra major actions.
just what I said.
Minor actions.
Is that what I said?
You said luck
You
points.
said
I meant a major action, but then the success goes up by 1, right? So I would need 2 successes.
Yeah. So you can use the 2 action points to do another major action, but the difficulty increases by 1. You'd have to do 2
Oh, it
successes.
takes 2 action points to do that.
Yeah, for a major action.
Go ahead and try it, dude, if you want
Fuck
to.
it, let's risk it for the biscuit.
Follow your heart.
That is 0 successes again.
Oh,
He rolled two 12s.
What are the odds? It's kind of impressive,
Total.
right?
you go
Party.
like slashing down, trying to obviously go for the left leg, and
Yeah.
miss completely. And you're just so determined to hit this left leg that you go and swipe again, and
With
just
that ghoul
another, another miss.
That's your problem.
Back to the top, Doc.
I don't
All
really
right.
like your attitude near about ghouls.
Near
ghouls.
feral ghouls.
I can't talk.
Fools.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot. Shoot this guy. Okay. 2 successes.
Nice.
That makes it, and go ahead and give yourself 1 action point.
We lost both of those. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to roll with 2 extra dice because that is the max this pipe gun can do. And that is 4 points of damage.
Okay, a very, very good hit into him. Kind of like you hear a bunch of ribs crack as the bullet enters into the side of this guy. But he's still just kind of like... He can't like put a whole lot of weight on that side, but that isn't stopping him from trying to just slash out.
Man, these guys don't slow down. Hey, can you bring that machete over here, little lady?
Shaking statue.
Tessa goes from staring at the ghoul to staring at Doc. Looking back at the ghoul.
Okay.
Going back to Doc. Kind of slowly.
But surely.
Don't call me Shirley. Slowly walks. Kind of in a arch towards Doc.
Oh, kind of like a sidestepping.
Yeah,
around.
like staying as far away from this scary ghoul as possible.
Okay.
And-
It is Frankie's turn next, and then you'll sidestep around.
Yes.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're
Got
good.
excited. Sorry, Frankie.
It's okay. I guess I'm just gonna try and headbutt it.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
That's going to be an strength plus unarmed, I think is what it would be.
It's so hardcore.
I don't have a lot of ammo to waste, so
It'd be like that.
one success.
You hit
One success.
Yeah.
Yeah, you headbutt him. Let me try and find what how much damage that
You got
is.
that gun. What
So,
you want to do? I want
For
to headbutt him.
unarmed attacks, it's 2 dice.
What's 2 dice?
Out of 3.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 4.
I 3 and a 4.
No.
Oh, so you go and you headbutt him, but you just kind of like reel back, and you're just like, "Ow!"
Oh, no.
Yeah, it probably did a little bit more damage to you than it did to him.
It did 0 damage to me.
Well,
Well, you
Yeah.
healed him for one. So.
But it also did 0 damage to him.
yeah.
Both of you with your like spongy ghoul heads. It's just like
My head is
mashing
not
two
spongy.
two
We don't
loaves
know.
of bread.
We lack moisture, okay?
Oh.
So do
So
most
it's
sponges.
definitely not spongy.
Are ghouls just dehydrated people?
No, they're dehydrated sponges.
Gotta hydrate or dehydrate.
I don't know. I just got here.
I just don't die though. I just stay alive.
Good point.
I don't
Okay.
know why. It's been so
Um,
long.
So then, Tessa, you are going to be
Now
sidestepping.
I sidestep
Okay.
super slowly, and I
Like the shake.
hand Doc the machete super fast and back up.
She throws it.
Basically, yeah, like, here you go.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you, I guess. And
Now you have a machete.
I guess I put my pipe gun away. Is that a minor action?
I don't think so. I think you're good.
Okay. Well, I put my pipe gun away. Do you have the stats for the machete?
I do.
Sure do.
Well, for me, I
Okay.
have mad strength.
I'm gonna want it back, but you asked for it, so
That's not what
I-
I,
You
asked
you
for.
can borrow.
I asked for you to swing it, but all right.
No. You said, why don't you bring that over
Instructions
here?
Not, not
Point.
clear.
All right.
You
I
did.
should have been more clear. Okay,
That's
here
Doc's
we
fault.
go.
He's at the bar too low.
Oh, sorry. It is a minor action to draw and put away a weapon. So, like,
Okay.
you can put away your pipe gun and draw out the machete as a minor action.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Ghoul's turn.
Yeah, so the ghoul is, well, the ghoul is kind of bad shit, so. Nope, still going for Doc.
Love to see it.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to use my second to no, I've got, yeah, I'm going to use an action point for an extra die.
Fuck him up.
God damn it. 18, 17, and a 6.
One success.
One
That's a good
success.
doctor.
Oh, I'm fast.
Yeah, you're just dodging out of the way as he's trying to, like, hit you. He's still kind of going for you relentlessly, though. With that, Lucky.
Shish kebab.
Okay.
2 successes.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And we get a action point.
Yep. We get an action point.
Just want to make sure I'm doing this right. 2s are 2s, right?
Yep.
3 4s are nothing, and 1s are 1. And then 5 and 6s are 1s with effects.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, that is 3 damage. I moved this. It was a 5.
Just grab your kill.
So, while he's distracted, going for Doc, while Doc's bobbing and weaving, I want to come down and just slice off his left leg, as I am wont to do.
Right at the kneecap.
Yeah, right at the kneecap. And then as he
Gotcha.
kind of stumbles from losing his leg suddenly, I want to stab him in the dome and just watch him like kind of like
Squirm
flail
a little bit.
Yeah, until he finally goes lifeless.
Okay.
Jeez,
yeah,
dude.
that's brutal. But yeah, you guys are now out of combat.
I don't know why
can
you
hear
handed this
that.
to me.
I have several questions.
You said you wanted it.
I wanted you to swing it.
No, ma'am.
That's
Sir.
a sir.
What'd you call me? Anyway, hey,
I think we have a lot of talking to do after we see what's in this trailer.
yeah, Frankie, could you go
I sure hope it's worth it.
back in there?
Okay, outside. Is your character bald?
My character?
Yeah. Balding?
Yeah, balding. He's got a little
Okay.
bit of hair still.
Alright.
I'm going for the car while Frankie checks out the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have sunscreen in the Fallout? You might be
Are you,
a little toasty up there. You're not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I you know,
You're
I'm-
gonna
got
turn
that
into a
SPF,
ghoul
dog?
soon. You
I'm
have
pretty leathery
cancer.
already.
Oh my god. Okay, so Frankie, I want you to do a perception plus survival check. This is going to be a difficulty of 1. as the inside of this trailer probably hasn't been searched, at least not for a very long time. And go ahead and add an extra die from Lucky as he's searching kind of this area as well.
Success?
Okay. Did you get any additional successes?
No.
Okay. So that is 1 success, which means that you get... so there's a range of stuff for the loot tables.
Mm-hmm.
So how you set up an area is you figure out, okay, what is the size of this area? In this case, this place is small because it's just a trailer car outside. Then you set up how searched has this place been. Untouched all the way up to heavily searched. And you assign a difficulty based on that. Then you have someone roll a perception plus survival against that difficulty. When they get a success, you have a list of the different types of loot that you potentially could find in this area. And you have a scale, the minimum number all the way up to the maximum number. When someone succeeds at the difficulty, like of searching, they would find all of the minimum stuff. You get to roll on the table however many times for each of those minimum requirements. You can spend action points to roll on a table again. So for up to the maximum times you can try and roll. So in this case, clothing is 0 to 1. So if you would like to spend an action point to roll for clothing, you can. Food item, 1 to 2. So, Frankie, go ahead and roll me 2d20.
I rolled a 6 and a 14. I said that really
That's
dumb.
very different
Okay,
than a
6
4.
and a 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so a total of 20.
Yes.
You find a package of Dandy Boy apples.
Okay.
So-
And if you'd like, yeah,
I was about to ask, you can spend an action point to roll again for food, right?
Yep.
Because that's 1 to 2.
yep.
Cool.
For this location
Yeah, yeah,
specific.
yeah.
Other locations will probably be.
And this is
varying.
the loot we find between the trailer and the car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so beverages. Because this is a Nuka-Cola truck, I just put in there specifically that there are 2 bottles of Nuka-Cola. You're opening up some of these crates, and it seems like a lot of the other Nuka-Cola had been taken from here. And there was only a couple hidden in some nooks and crannies.
They're not seeing any quantum.
Well,
It's not glowing in there.
you get those ones for free without having to roll. Now,
Okay.
go ahead and roll me. Both of you, Frankie and Lucky, roll me 2d20. Because this, for beverages, it is 2 to 4.
We add up these results, right?
Yep. Frankie,
11 and 9, or 20 total.
20 total. For beverages, you find dirty water.
Yum.
24 total.
Lucky, you find purified water.
Sick.
Sorry, we couldn't get that quantum. Whatever.
It's all right.
I say quantum. Whatever.
Now, you guys can spend action points to roll again.
Yeah, could you look a little
Yeah.
deeper
Can we
in there
each
for
spend
me?
1
Yeah,
to roll again? Can I spend the other one?
Yeah.
go for it.
I'm gonna use my fancy dice.
Lucky got 6.
6. Okay. Roll another d20.
So was I supposed
Like
to roll?
beyond the 6?
Yep, beyond the 6.
I'm supposed
What's
to roll
up?
2 and add them together.
Yes.
35.
My other d20 was an 11.
11. Okay. You are going to find Nuka Cherry.
Nice. I love cherry Coke.
Oh, it's Nuka cherry.
Frankie,
Yeah, that's what I said.
you find some kind of a strange jug, and as you pop open the lid and take a whiff, it is very, very, very strong alcohol. You found moonshine.
Yeah. God damn it.
Praise
My
be.
throat made a weird noise again.
Okay, let's get everybody in on the fun. Doc,
Can I-
go ahead and give me
Oh.
a 2d20 roll.
All right.
Yes.
Can I just hang out by the radiation?
Yeah,
Slow
with
fade a bit.
the 10 minutes it's taking to search this area, I'll say that you're fully healed.
All right.
Doc, what'd you get?
I rolled 14.
14. Okay. You find. Sorry, hold on.
I'll never forgive you.
Okay, you find a doctor's bag.
Oh, check that out.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
And lastly, Tessa, go ahead and roll 2d20.
This is a poorly made die. It's like silver on white and silver. I think that's a 4. Will you?
Yes, that's a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
4 and a 6, so total of 10.
Total of 10. Okay. Gotta find the table. There it is. You find a dose of Psycho.
Oh, fun.
Hey guys, I found this thing. What is it?
Oh, that's medicine, little lady. It's called Psycho.
It's medicine?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So,
I can take that off your hands if you don't know how to use it.
He can put it in his doctor's bag. Oh, he can put it in his doctor's bag.
Sure, I don't know how to...
Doctor, I have some of that stuff too. Why don't you remind us what it does? Because I found it a while ago. I have no idea what it does.
All right. Looking up the stat block.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
In addition to this, you guys also take a second. Do you guys look at the what the ghouls have on them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Always.
Okay.
It's very important for me to find spoons.
Okay.
Exactly. There's
You
always spoons
find-
on ghouls.
You guys are weird.
This is all going to be classified as junk.
Okay.
Ah.
You find a wooden block with the letters I and W on them. You
Am I
also-
noting these down, or does somebody else want to know? I'll note these down.
You can just write
I-
down junk items.
I
or you
have
can,
a lot of junk if you guys want me to just add it to my...
Cool.
That'd be cool, because eventually when you find your brahmin, then you
can
have
sell all
like
this junk.
trading to do.
Yeah.
You also find a roll of duct tape.
Nice.
I've rolled a lot on here, so I'm just going to keep on going with it. You find a
How-
spoon.
Can you tell me how many items so I can write it down? Or I'll just keep track.
10
Three so
items.
far. Oh,
10
damn.
junk.
Yeah, a spoon, a giddy up buttercup, robot leg. You find, what other stuff? Oh, a glass, just
Oh.
like a drinking glass. Things like that.
All right, I found the stat block for Psycho here in my doctor's manual. So, Psycho gives you +2 damage to all attacks, so 2 die, and +3 physical damage resistance, and it lasts through the encounter.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
But it can be addictive.
Mm.
So, you roll a d20.
Oh.
Oh, no. You roll a number of damage die equal to the number of doses that you've taken. And if you roll 2 or more damage, then you become addicted to it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Not
so-
even once.
Yeah, it's highly addictive.
Well, I mean, when you're doing an additional 2
And you're
die
doing
on melee.
fat damage.
And you're just like impossible to hit because you've got 3 extra DR everywhere.
There are worse things to be addicted to. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
This is your brain. This is your brain on Psycho. That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah. And we can get into what addiction does if anyone ends up addicted to anything.
Ah.
That won't me be, because I don't put anything into my body that isn't.
Water.
Well, I was going to say holy, but sure, water.
What? Where are you from?
Nowhere.
That's not
true. You're lying.
Well,
Oh.
Everyone's from somewhere.
That's not true at all.
You
Sorry,
just see Tessa looking at
Really
each of
quick.
them.
my voice
One-
sounded
Back and
weird
forth.
earlier.
One, to make Tessa stop looking like a deer in headlights, but mostly because I have questions for the ghoul. What differentiates you from a feral ghoul?
Am I attacking you right
No,
now?
I understand that you're not trying to beat the shit out of me. What I'm asking is, why aren't you feral?
I don't know.
Well, do you want the medical difference between a feral ghoul and someone like Frankie here?
Does the medical difference explain why they're not trying to beat the shit out of me?
Well, yes. You see, if you take a good look at the craniums on these feral ghouls, you can see that the radiation has started eating away at their brains, and so it's sunken in. Now, Frankie here has lost her hair, but
Hey, I still have some hair left.
They lost their hair. Go on.
most of it.
Yeah.
But the radiation has not seeped in to her cranium.
So eventually, there's a chance that they'll go feral.
Yeah. Eventually, there's a chance that you're gonna die.
I think dying's a little better than going feral.
It all depends how she takes the radiation, but we should be pretty safe around her.
Okay. That brings us to Tessa.
Yeah, what's your deal?
Yeah, what's your deal?
You see, I'm looking for my sister,
Aren't we all?
and no. Do you even have a sister?
I did.
This is
but that's
very
besides the point.
serious.
I'm serious too.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for my sister. She ran away. I'm just trying to bring her home.
Do you know where she ran to?
I have no idea.
I understand your pain. I'm looking for my brahmin.
That. Yeah.
I'm sure your cow is the same
The spitting image.
the same sort of emotional
Yeah.
connection.
Have you ever had a brahmin?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Then
You
I
mean
don't
like
want to
Eden?
hear it.
All right.
No,
That brahmin's my best friend.
that's my fault. I set the bar too low.
Ricky.
I was asking.
Ricky Rex now is what his name
You have a
Ricky
machete.
Rex. Is that left head, right head?
is. It changes.
So, a side note, my grandpa had a dog and he changed its name once a week. It's
That's
the
so jacked
Yeah, it
up.
was the most confused
was so
dog
confused.
ever.
That poor
Yeah,
dog.
my grandpa was all sorts of weird.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, Lucky. I think you were saying something.
Yeah, I was getting at everyone else contributed to the ghouls and the slaying thereof. And I'm not necessarily saying you have to fight, because I guess you don't. But if you're not gonna fight, and we're dragging you along to look for your sister, what can you contribute other than your combat prowess?
Well, I don't know. I honestly wasn't planning on traveling with you guys for too much longer. I just was trying to get away from those, what did you call them? Raiders?
Raiders?
I'm just kind of hoping to find a city. I heard that there was one nearby, and I'm hoping that maybe someone will have seen her there.
Is there one nearby? I have no idea.
I mean,
We'll
you
make that
haven't
slant.
seen her, I would assume,
Are you-
since you were with me.
Are you talking about Diamond City?
Oh, yeah, the
yeah.
great green jewel of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what Diamond City's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
That
good point.
any city would work. That sounds familiar to
true.
me, but I'm hoping that someone's found her.
I have to say it because I'm sure everyone's thinking it, and if they're not, they're about to be. Are you sure your sister's not just dead?
She's not.
Convincing.
God would never let her die.
Oh,
Yeah, he
you're one
would.
of thems.
Where are you from?
From God, Frankie.
At that point, you then hear someone from the other side of the trailer, further south. Hey, Frankie! Frankie, is that you?
Oh.
You see a maybe 5'7" woman who's got graying hair, cut pretty short, wearing like some kind of like a larger coat, and she is coming up with what looks to be a brahmin that is just like packed like 3 feet high off of the brahmin's back, and another brahmin. You recognize this brahmin immediately. Frankie, hey, you gotta keep leaving your shit everywhere.
I don't leave my shit everywhere. These raiders, they got me. Oh, thank God you have Ricky. Ricky Rex now.
Well, yeah, I found him. He was just grazing over there.
Oh, thanks, Carla.
Yeah, well, we'll say, I don't know, 30 caps.
No.
This is your friend?
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
this
I
is-
mean,
Oh, hey guys. This is Trash Can Carla.
hi, everybody.
I
If
don't
you're
know
looking
your
to
guys'
trade,
names.
if you're looking to trade, just come talk to me.
I know he's lucky. That's it. He
Yeah.
lives up to his name.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting choice. Are you one of those vault boys?
I am.
Your name's Trash Can Carla. That's an interesting choice.
I guess that's a fair point. I haven't seen too many of you boys in blue lately.
Yeah, lucky them.
Yeah, you should stop by one of the vaults by 81, or by Diamond City. I think it's Vault 81. There's more blue fellas like you.
Is that close by?
Oh, it's gonna be a few days' journey.
Nice.
So, Carla,
Yeah.
are your goods from a trash can? Is that where this name came from?
No.
So it's you then.
See, exactly. Yeah, all the other, traders and some of the customers went ahead and started calling me like, oh, I, talk like I was raised in a trash can.
That doesn't
Well, I
make
said,
sense.
fuck it. Why don't I just go ahead and take on the name, beat them to it, show those bastards.
All right.
I
Well,
wish I didn't
She's good
respect that,
people.
but I
She's
do.
good people.
I got a couple of things I'd like to try and trade with you, if you don't mind.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, all right.
Frankie,
Yeah.
just 30 caps. That's all I'm asking for.
And I'm saying no.
Oh,
No.
well, I guess I'll just hold on to your brahmin here.
Okay, you know how much he eats. Good luck.
Oh, God. Oh, is he still shitting?
And
Yeah,
walking.
that's how we found him.
All right, 5 caps.
I can do that. I can do 5 caps.
All right.
All right. Hey, do you have any... How do I say it where it's not stupid? Like, it's the .38. Do I just say .38?
Just 38 rounds.
Say it and be stupid.
Do you have any .38 rounds on you for
yeah.
sale?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay. How much are those? I need some.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, duh. They're obviously a certain price.
Also, you want to buy a couple missiles?
Missiles?
Yeah, we can do trade.
Where the hell did you get some missiles?
Raider camp up north.
Oh, the classic.
The way you said that was like in Hercules when he's like, that guy in the trench coat comes up and he's like, "You want to buy a sundial?"
Oh god.
Oh, sorry.
It's the voice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Okay. Okay. Still scrolling.
Sorry.
Okay. That's apparel. I don't need explosives.
Don't you?
Question: does apparel, like, in the game, your apparel section is like trousers and dresses, but it's also like your armor? Is that the same on the table? So, like, if we search for apparel, are we also searching for armor?
No.
Okay.
No. So, well,
It matters for
kind
me.
of. Kind of. So, if you are searching for armor specifically, you would probably find, like, I think that would encompass more, more like leather chest piece, leather right arm, leather left arm. If you're looking for clothes, it would be clothes and apparel, and that would be the fancy dresses, but it would also be things like road leathers, the things that you can wear underneath some of your armor.
Okay.
In addition to full-on outfits, potentially.
Cool. I was just wondering, because, like, all of this is still new, so
Yeah,
I
that was
have
me
no idea what's
mechanically.
happening.
Sometimes people are like, "Oh, is that a vault dweller?" I bet he's got a pit boy, bro. And they try to take advantage of me.
Okay, .38 rounds.
But they do.
Yeah, they do.
That'll be probably a cap a round.
Okay. How many you got?
Oh, I've got,
But at least 2.
Oh, I've got 13.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all of those if that's all right with you.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said you got the missile? Here,
Yeah, you
tell
want-
you what.
here,
You throw
have-
me a missile, I'll give you these rounds, and I don't know.
Catch.
Let's call it.
Tosses it. Throw you a missile.
Let's call it 10 caps.
How much does the missile cost?
You specifically would know that the missile costs 25,
Wait, so she'll pay me 10 caps?
and the rounds.
Sounds fair enough to
Yeah,
me.
that's not bad.
All right.
I thought it was the opposite. I
Yeah,
thought
we
she
should
was
hold on.
asking.
10%
Hold on.
off though, bro.
Yeah, you have a perk. What does your
Huh?
perk say?
I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it down.
I wrote down cap collector. That's it. That's all I wrote.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Do you have any psycho? Trash can, whatever your name was?
Carla, sweetie.
Sorry.
Maybe you should fucking learn it. Yeah, I can take some psycho.
No, I want psycho.
You want psycho? Oh, one of those. I don't got any on me.
Well, rip to a real one.
Well,
Me.
I got some psycho. What do you got for me?
I have psycho.
What can you trade me?
I killed the ghoul and multiple raiders without it.
All right.
That's my offer.
Psycho's pretty expensive though. It's
Is it
like
really?
50 caps, but I'll
Is
give
it 50 cap?
50 caps.
Trash
yeah.
can Carla.
I'll give it to you for
Yeah.
10.
Do you want psycho
I might buy it off your hand, sure.
for 50 caps?
Nah, see, I can sell it for 50 caps. I gotta make a profit.
So how much would you buy it for?
30.
If you give it to me, I can charge her a little more. We're buddies.
Is there? Could I maybe swindle 30 caps and you give me a little sum? Not like, not like.
Oh, it's been a while since
No,
someone's asked.
Oh no! I mean goods, trade goods.
Oh, I mean,
Not
it'd
the
be
trash.
something like that, I guess.
No, it's not. Not the trash can.
Oh God.
I'm full of regret.
Tessa's just
Been there, done
covering her
that.
ears.
Why?
Well, I mean, you get
Yeah.
my age, you just.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Oh, shut up! You're like what, 200 now?
Yeah. How old are you?
Well, I'm like 60.
Yeah.
That's the same. You said the same number twice.
All right, 30 caps.
We're good. Actually, Doctor and I worked something out. I'm giving him my Sympax for his Psycho.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I do appreciate the offer, though.
Well,
All right.
Frankie, we still doing this trade?
Yeah, I give you a missile. You give me your 13, 38,
Yeah, 13,
Rounds.
38 rounds
and 10 caps.
and 10 caps.
All right, that sounds good to me. All right. I could get away with charging more, but you did me a favor with my brahmin.
Ah, Frankie, you're too good to me.
Yeah, I know. It's because of our past.
Bow, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so trade happens. Well, anyways, I might as well hit the road. Got some other places to go, people to trade with. Where'd you say these raiders were at?
They were up north.
They're a little ways north from here, yeah. But I'd be careful. Not too careful, because they got, I think, fucked up by Yaogwai. But
Oh, jeez, Yaogwai too?
They
Yeah.
killed Johnny.
Who the fuck's
that means
Johnny?
nothing to you. He's another raider.
Okay,
I don't know. He had power armor, though. So
power armor.
I
Ooh,
don't
it's
know
always
if
dangerous when one of those bastards gets some power armor.
Yeah.
Hey, tell you what, why don't you guys go let Mayor Donovan know over in Diamond City.
Yeah, I think we're talking and might be heading there anyway, so I think we can do that.
All right, well, good luck, stay safe, and make sure you keep this thing tied up next time.
I got attacked by raiders. I'm sorry.
Oh, like that's an excuse.
Not the first time.
I mean,
Won't be the
kind of,
last
right?
time. Thank you again.
And she walks off. So, what are you guys, what's your plan? What are you guys doing?
I think that regardless of what our personal motivations are, we should get to Diamond City and then reassess from there whether or not people are willing to fight.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we can make plans from the safety of Diamond City.
Yeah, I like that idea. I got some friends there.
Okay. And we fade as you guys make your way south in the direction of the great green jewel of the Commonwealth, Diamond City.
While doing jazz hands. I know you can't see it.
Oh, yeah.